Ipob declares seat at home October 1st. Orders removal of Nigerian flags. Welcome to the news. The indigenous people of Biafra Ipob has declared 1st of October 2021 as another seat at home protest, which is the day of Nigeria's independence celebration. One of the Ipob executive, Chika Edoziem, said this on Friday during a radio broadcast. Edoziem noted that the separatist group would lock down the entire southeast region on October 1st, while calling on its members to remove all Nigerian flags mounted in Biafra land. He said the 1st of October declared total shutdown in Biafra land. There shall be no movement in Biafra land on the 1st of October, being Nigerian Independence Day. Again from tonight, all Nigerian flags mounted anywhere in Biafra land must be brought down, banks exempted. Ipob leadership will communicate to banks directly and give them reason why they must peacefully bring down the flags, otherwise we do it ourselves in our own way. The leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Nnamdi Kanu, has been in detention of the Department of Security Service since the 3rd week of June, following his arrest in Kenya. Now, this is what happens when you keep marginalizing the people and you think it will shut them up. You are not doing what they ask you to do. You're not giving them a listening ear. All you're doing is to fuel them the more. Since they have been quiet for so long, they have taken a lot of pain for so long. They have been so marginalized. Everyone in Nigeria has been marginalized. We can no longer bear, and our hearts can no longer take the pain. So this is what is happening now. This is what is happening now. Enough is enough, and let every attending goers go. This thing is not by force. This unwilling servant versus the unwilling masters is too much nation-bound. Exactly. You said there will be a time when everybody will talk about Ipob and Biafra. Now, they are even covering your birthday party. What the Biafrans want is referendum. Just give it to them and have a peace of mind. No blood should be shed. Everyone's life matters. Exactly my point. We are not supposed to go this far and go this deep before the federal government calls a seat, a table, calls us for a discussion. Should have been allowed for it to go this deep. But what are we saying here? Nothing has been said to them. Instead of we being spoken to, we are being attacked. Instead of we being listened to, they arrested the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And not just the leader of indigenous people of Biafra alone, they also arrested the leader of Yoruba Nation, Sunday Igboho. This is so unfair. You don't get peace. You don't get war for peace. If you give the people peace, they will give you back peace in return. Now, what they are only asking for is for a referendum. And this is because ever since we have started complaining, we the citizens of Nigeria have started complaining that nothing is being done. We are being marginalized. All the appointments and what have you is continually being lopsided. There is nepotism everywhere. There is insecurity everywhere. There is banditry everywhere. And even the so-called bandits, when they surrender to the Nigerian army, what is done to them? Nothing. They are celebrated like the prodigal son, and they are welcomed back into the society. Who does that? That means you are applauding them for the mess that they have caused. That means the innocent life that have been lost should go down the drain. That means people that have been displaced, people have lost their means of livelihood, people have lost their loved ones. A lot of things have happened. Now, you're saying they should keep quiet. You're not even saying anything to them. All you do is you act in the opposite direction. And what does that tell them? They will keep agitating. The heart has, they have said so much, and you have said nothing in return. In short, you have attacked them for saying things that is true. I keep saying, if everything is fair and just, and the democratic system of government we run in Nigeria is truly democratic, we won't have these agitations. People will not be agitating here and there. No. In fact, anybody that comes out to do such, they'll be looking at the person. The person will be taken for checkup. If we are having a fair and just system of government in Nigeria, if there is good governance, I beg your pardon, if there is jobs being created, if the economy is being tackled, if we are not being plunged into more debt, and yes, we cannot even say the funds we borrowed so far or the debt we are owing, this is exactly what we use the money for. We cannot. And what do you expect us to do? Fold our arms? It can't happen. It cannot. You cannot flog a child for nothing and still expect that child to sit at home and wait for you to come back from wherever he went to. It is not done. It is not done. You do not create chaos in the community and the community will speak against it. And what you do is you attack them. And what happens is you still expect them to sit back and live with you in such a community. It cannot be done. It is only human. It is only we are expressing our fears as human. And this secession that is being called for now, this referendum that is being called for, it is not being called for personal gains. It is being called for, at least let us save our lives. We do not know which community will be hit next. We do not know where the bandits attacks will go next to. It may be in your community. It might be in your community. It might be in my community. It might be in my neighbor's community. We do not know. But one thing we know is for sure, that if this referendum comes, at least we'll have our lives, we'll have a means of livelihood, and our sanity will be in order. A lot of people have lost their sanity over this issue. A lot of people, because of the marginalization, have lost their sanity over this particular issue. You cannot say this is a democratic system of government, and you cannot say people cannot protest. It is not done. Except this is not a democratic system of government, but it is, unfortunately. It is. And what do you have to do? You have to listen to your people. And after listening to them, you also communicate to them solutions. And after communicating to them, you don't just communicate alone, you put into actions whatever you have said. If you do not do this, this agitation will not stop. Because the citizens of Nigeria, they are all tired. We are all tired. I say again, if the reverse was the case, and we do not have any issue, there will be nobody agitating for referendum. There will be nobody agitating for secession. But because the reverse is the case, it will continue to happen till the federal government wakes up and do the right thing so that the people and the citizens of Nigeria can at least heave a sign of relief. There's so much going on. So much. And what is done about it, instead of you tackling the issues, you go and you arrest or attack those that are protesting over this particular issue. It is not done. And with this, we'll come to the end of the news today. Thank you all for listening and tuning in, and enjoy the rest of the day.